Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Saliba clears. Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and
Mbappe! And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Could move up a gear here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the pace.
Can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Zakaria. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ruben Neves. Milinkovic-Savic. And it's Cancelo. Can he get onto this? Neuer gets it away. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Just eases him off the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, great chance! Great challenge, time to perfection.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Mitrovic. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good ball! Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mitrovic, can he put it away? And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mitrovic.
There will be one
Mitrovic. He's looking wide. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Hilal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Bellingham. Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zakaria looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. João Cancelo gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. Malcolm chooses to go back. A real chance if he can get through. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's on his shapes to shoot! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
The attendance for this
One
match was
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Al Hilal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce some...
Now the finish! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Al Hilal are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Milinkovic-Savic.
Yo, hello, Dr. Nuts. How are you, bro? Still playing. When you play Dark Souls, maybe after like
Very nicely done.
4 hours from now,
João
mostly.
Cancelo.
I thought it's gonna be midnight. At the moment, it's not even a midnight at the
Decent
moment.
clearance.
So at midnight, inshallah, I will play.
João Cancelo. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Like after 4 or 3 hours. Let me see how much. Yeah, like almost after like 3 hours, I will play, inshallah. Yeah.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Milinkovic-Savic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bastoni gets it clear. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Messi. Dembele. Can he finish? It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Saliba. And it's Messi. And he's running through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the ball's a good one here. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is good alertness. Dembele. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stood up well to him there. Malcolm looking understandably energised after his goal. And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Malcolm picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And straight into the wall. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he was quick to react. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and
Mitrovic! Gnabry. Cafu. And it's Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. Now Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. Hits one! It's in!
well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we had. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Gnabry. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Malcolm. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Mbappe goes short. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Drogba. Malcolm. And Milinkovic-Savic. Ruben Neves. Driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. Lizarazu.
Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's the chance to counter. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. João Cancelo. Now it's Mitrovic. Malcolm. Great defending, strong and determined. Lizarazu. And it's Cannavaro. Now Gnabry. Mbappe. And he's had a hit. Al Hilal do have a chance to counter here.
Al Hilal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Mbappe. Pirlo. Gnabry.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Milinkovic-Savic.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Al Hilal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Al Hilal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo standing over it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo. Rodri. And they've got a throw. Now it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo. Still just the single goal between the sides.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Malcolm. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Malcolm. Spread neatly. That's really well cleared. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. He has found a way through. Gnabry. Front-footed pressing going on here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his team...
And Mitrovic! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Bellingham. Number 6,
Al Hilal still
Rodri.
have the cards to affect
Number
this game.
7, Mbappe.
Well seen. Saw
Coming on
that
the
coming.
field,
That was well
number
played,
10,
well stopped.
Number 66, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 45, Erling Haaland. Number 19, Neymar.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. And it's Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he lines up a cross.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Al Hilal still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Haaland. Gnabry. And that's another good win of the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So here comes the substitution. Takahara coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Very much into the last knockings. Beckenbauer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Snyder.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cafu. Lizarazu engages and forces him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ruben Neves claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here. There's the hit! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Al Hilal. Ruben Neves! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Al Hilal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. João Cancelo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. Decent hit! Goal! Al Hilal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foot in. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He's found and the shot! On the ball, Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Malcolm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's the throw. Looking for the run. Malcolm looking to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Just the goal. Big chance! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
And it's been given away. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance to finish. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. That looks a decent ball. Milinkovic-Savic. And that is a little undercooked. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. And now the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Passes short and sharp. No way through. Al Hilal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Mitrovic. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now it's Totti. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mitrovic has found the net here, of course. João Cancelo. He's got away. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Neymar plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Mitrovic. We are into overtime. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Brilliantly cut out. And the first half is done. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola. Totti. And here's the chance to counter. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ruben Neves. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That is a great ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last, Dilson. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Mitrovic. Mitrovic. Great position here. And the Malcolm! In he goes again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Guardiola makes the interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Totti! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Malcolm.
è di 80.014 spettatori.
And it's Mitrovic. Guardiola cuts it out. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in space and looking for options. Malcolm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Ruben Neves. Nicely weighted ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Totti. Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Pirlo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe, and has a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 21.
Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened? And one more try! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Il numero 15.
That has been cut short.
Attenzione, una
Foden
sostituzione.
takes control of it and he's on the move. David, can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham to take it as usual. He's got full. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Aims beyond the
Ci
defence.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Goes to finish! Malcolm! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mitrovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Baggio. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
João Cancelo.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
He could be in here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's away! Can he finish? Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Al Hilal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Al Hilal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Al Hilal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Mitrovic. No, it's not getting there. Played out towards the right wing. João Cancelo is charging up on the overlap.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Coming on the field, number 11, Renan Lodi. Number 96.
Renan Lodi. Renan Lodi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. Rodrigo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Al Hilal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Malcolm. Not the most accurate pass. He can run onto that. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Koulibaly. And that has put paid to that. Now it's and this is Roberto Baggio. Mitrovic. And here's Maradona. Roberto Baggio.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri cuts out the pass. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Malcolm climbs up big, and he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Defending was strong and firm. Played into space out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Renan Lodi. He can run onto that. Malcolm. And Malcolm has another go. It's in. The second half off to a spectacular start. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He's had a hit! And it's in! Al Hilal back on level terms.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the left.
The attendance for this match was
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Al Hilal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good take in a good area. Mitrovic. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's gone for goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
João Cancelo. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mitrovic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mitrovic! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he was quick to react. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's... Big chance! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Mitrovic. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Al Hilal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Conte. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Can he stop it? Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. And time is up. Al Hilal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mount. Garnacho! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's lofted through here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendieta. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Sané, and Sané! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Al-Sadd are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Garnacho. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ugarte tries to clear, and it's Messi. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mendieta. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gaizka Mendieta, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get for a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's a decent clearance. Goes down, but nothing. Yamal! And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off it.
Can he put it away? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.